Hi guys, it's me, Skeptical Nessie, and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we are going to be getting into building ourselves a ghast farm so that we can open all of the end gateways. I've already mocked up a design in creative. I did not follow a tutorial, but I did look up a video from a creator and that gave me inspiration. So I'll link that down below so that you guys can watch her video if you'd like to, and if you want a tutorial to follow so you can actually build it. But we're going to go ahead and get some materials collected. You might notice that in my inventory I have a bunch of carpets and torches. We're actually going to use those right now before we collect the materials we need for today's episode. Because when I was going onto the nether roof to load up the schematic, I got lost. So we're going to use these carpets and torches to create paths that we can follow around the nether roof so that we don't get lost in the future. So let's just do that really quick. So the gold farm is going to be this path here. And even though you can see the gold farm from the entrance, I'm going to go ahead and just include it here. And we need some torches. Like that. And then we've got the frog farm that is off in this direction. Okay, so we've got our schematic loaded, and I actually moved it because I figured out that there was a soul sand valley here. I didn't realize we had a soul sand valley so close to spawn, so I've moved it into our soul sand valley here. This is where the ghast farm is going to be. It looks a lot bigger than it actually is, but that's all right. Yeah, see, soul sand valley. Should make sure the whole thing is soul sand. Yes, it is. Okay. Now that we've got that done, we need to collect materials for this build. So let's do that really quick. Okay, so I'm on my way to getting everything we need collected, but we're going to need a lot of redstone, so we need to break this down. Okay, we're short on the nether brick, so I'm gonna fly to the roof of the nether again and see if we have any nether brick in the piglin trading farm. We should have some. Okay, so there actually were no nether bricks over here, so I must have already taken them to the overworld, which is unfortunate because that means that we need to actually just smelt some netherrack. Alright, so currently we have got the netherrack smelting in here. I've got glass smelting in here. And we're just AFKing, waiting for these things to smelt. So we have everything that we need to build this farm except for the powdered snow, which we're going to grab last. I don't know how that's actually going to go because the ghasts are going to start spawning while we're trying to put in the powdered snow. So that's going to be an interesting adventure. Oh, come on. I'll just walk over, sure. Alright, so let's jump into a time lapse and get this built. Okay, so I have built the farm, and you see these glass blocks here. These are just to keep the ghasts from spawning while we go and get the snow blocks. I hope that works. I don't know if it will. But we need to grab some snow now. Gonna drop those off. So this is gonna take a while of back and forth. Let's just hop to. And we go back and we go forth and we go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, so we've got this farm built, and it's fairly simple. It uses powdered snow to kill the ghasts and magma blocks so that only ghasts will spawn, because this is a soul sand valley. And then there's just a mine cart that runs underneath it and picks up all of the gunpowder and the tiers that the ghasts drop. Up there is our AFK platform, so let's see if we can get up there. Not a strong suit of mine. There we go. So if we go like this with our little cheaty cam here, and we go down, we should see ghasts spawning and dying in the powdered snow. There we go. Already one spawned. I didn't make it very big because there's actually a limit on the number of ghasts that can spawn in a chunk anyway, so I just kept it pretty small. We only need like 80 ghast tiers to be able to open all of the end gateway, so it won't actually take very long for us to get that. And there they die, and now it's gonna take a while for it to get picked up, but so let's just AFK this spot, and hopefully when we come back... Oh, I can't place my ender chest. When we come back, it will be done. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're done AFKing the farm, so let's see how much we got. 9, 8, 23, and 30, whatever that was. We only needed... Oh, we actually still need a couple, right? Because... Oops. We're 5 short of what we need. Okay, I'm gonna put these back, and we're gonna AFK and get the last 5, because that shouldn't take very long. Alright, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm hoping that is enough to have gotten us those last 5 tiers. I almost said eyes, but they're not eyes, they are tiers. Oh. There's a ghast dying. Just back away while it screams in agony. So loud. There we go. We got what we need. Now that we have the ghast tiers, we need to get some ender pearls to make eyes of ender. That is not enough. Okay, we're going to need to AFK this. And I think there's a way up over here. Okay, let's see how many ender pearls we got here. That gets us a little bit closer. That is not all of the ender pearls that we'll need, but At the very least, that's most of what we need. And now we're going to need blaze rods, which should be over here in the hub. Oh wait, that was enough ender pearls. Perfection. And now we just need a lot of glass. We're gonna have to go mine sand to get enough glass for this, I think, because we used all of the sand that we had earlier to build the farm. Yeah, so let's get ourselves situated here and go mining for some sand. So we're back home with lots and lots of sand. We just need to smelt it now. Alright, so I've been AFK for a while. Let's see how we went with the... Man, I put a lot of these blocks. But let's see how we got on with the glass. Yes, that should be plenty of glass. And what did I do with it? We need a little bit more glass, don't we? Alright. We'll AFK just a bit longer. Okay, so we have crafted all of the end crystals we need to revive the dragon and open all of the end gateways. We will not be opening the end gateways in this episode for sure, because I do not have time for that. The other thing I did off camera was I made a little ender chest, and this is not an ender chest, I made a little shulker box, and I put all of our bits and bobs of armor in here that we don't regularly use. Probably actually carry that on me because I like to have it for a quick switch, but everything else is in here, and we'll just put this back in the ender chest. And then I've got the potions. I just recolored it to this magenta box because I thought purple went better with the armor. And that is going to have to be the conclusion of today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you next week when hopefully we will be able to fight the dragon at least a few times. See you then. Bye!